As chief tax officers manage spiraling complexity and change in the international tax world, it is also important for them to consider the bigger picture. Major geopolitical events and macroeconomic trends are underway today that will drive the future tax policy decisions of governments and the business strategies of global companies. Chief tax officers need to understand these developments so they can anticipate or even influence the potential effects on the business. Having said that, we'll be referring to one of the leading tax and advisory service provider KPMG's report on big picture trends shaping the tax functions of tomorrow. First one is invasion of Ukraine. In addition to the terrible human toll, assault is causing inflationary effect and global supply problems in many parts of the world. These will bring policy complications for global decision makers as well as business implications for international companies. Among other things, conflict has highlighted the importance of supply chain security and sovereign capacity, which may lead to changing policies on taxes, foreign investments, and trade as well. Second such trend is reigning in government deficits in the wake of COVID. Many governments, especially Western democracies, have started winding down the huge emergency spending programs they established to support their populations and economies when the pandemic was at its height. Now, most of these governments are running structural deficits with high levels of debt. To raise more revenues, it's likely that governments will put more focus on personal income taxes. Governments already extract a greater percentage of taxes from labor through income taxes, social contribution, and payroll taxes than they do for corporate income. Another aspect or trend is rethinking the tax talent mix. Right job market internationally is only one of the trends that is causing chief tax officers to rethink their resource models more broadly. With tax talent scarce and tax technology evolving, many tax leaders are looking to technology to automate compliance activities where possible. Moreover, tax authorities increasingly digitize their tax systems and more tax functions undergo their own digital transformations. Chief tax officers are also thinking over what additional expertise is needed. Finally, the trending topic is championing the ESG agenda. Environmental, social, and governance concerns have become top public priorities. Chief tax officers of many companies have played an important role in embedding ESG thinking across their organizations. After the tax behavior of some large global companies came under fire for secrecy and insufficient contributions to tax revenues, chief tax officers have taken charge of tax responsibility within their organizations by helping to set appropriate tax policies as well as government processes to ensure they are adhered to. In fact, work of the OECD and the inclusive framework is a great example of how geopolitics and tax can intersect and how effective chief tax officers can be at these crossroads. With that, we'll be concluding the presentation. For more of this kind of videos, kindly Google Gayan Nayanajith. Thanks for watching.